What's going on, YouTubers? LMC here. Uh, Pretty exciting video. There's almost too much to cover here. Where have I been the last few days? Well, I've been working on making the free-to-play gaming webpage more interactive, adding a ton of new features, making it guild-friendly, so we can start getting prepared for these guild wars coming up, and we can be some of the best guilds out there. There's a lot of changes here, and I'm going to try to go over them. Hopefully, I'll catch everything. You probably notice a bunch of different things right off the bat. If you click the home button, the free-to-play gaming link, or the banner, it's going to take you to the main home page here. This has changed. Instead of having different areas where we have guides, Mystic Scroll, openings, Twitch broadcasts, things like that, now it's all integrated into just one large playlist. So if you guys are here on the free-to-play gaming webpage for the forums, if you're just checking out guild forums, things like that, or if you're looking at fan art or useful links, you can quickly see if I've posted new videos, so you can keep up to date a little bit with this. You can also watch videos directly on this web page if you click any of them. But that's just one little feature here. You're also probably noticing on the right-hand side we have many more countdown timers. We have the Mystic Scroll Fight Club Twitch in the next Twitch broadcast. That was already there. But now we have guild countdown timers. So free to play guild, this is the main guild. This is the one that Norwegian Troll leads pretty much. Me and Norwegian Troll. And pretty stiff requirements to get into that guild. But we have a lot of other sister guilds cropping up now. And we have all the same features. We're going to have countdown timers for them, as well as forums and private forums. If they have a need for a private forum, they can set that up as well. So a lot of exciting stuff. Hopefully I won't jump around too much. But Free to Play Ascension, Derek Blues is running that guild. Free to Play Kingdom, S Diablo is running that one. Free to Play Kindred, this is a brand new guild. Bastion stepped out of the free to play main guild and volunteered to start the free to play Kindred guild for slightly lower level players. You still have to have a pretty good account and you still have to participate and be very active, but maybe this will be a guild you'd be interested in applying for. Now I know these guilds are all going to fill up fast and it's going to be hard to manage everything, but we're going to do our best. That's all I can say. We also have a new guild, the free-to-play PT guild. That's Portuguese guild for our Portuguese friends. Not sure exactly how that's going to work out. For this website, it's mostly going to be English speaking, so we're going to cross that bridge when we get to it. And the Edge, that's Rafi's guild. So, you guys are probably noticing quite a few changes here. You got a login button down here. You got a login button up top. Let's go through what you really need to do to get registered, to participate in the forums, to apply to the forums. There's a lot of different features that the forums are going to enable us to do. You can post images directly in the forums. You can link directly to Facebook if you just copy somebody's name. So I'm going to show you all that stuff. But for now, let's get registered. So you can click this register button up here. This is going to bring you to just an account creation area. So you're going to need a username. This is going to be your login and your password down here. You have to have an email address because you have to register this account. You have to activate it after you create it. And also your in-game name. What is your Summoner's War name? So that we can know who's actually talking here. It should help out quite a bit. So you fill out these fields, no big deal, just like any other website you're signing up for. Click complete sign up, go to your email. It's probably going to be in the spam folder. I noticed that mine was in the spam folder, so check your spam or junk mail and click on the link to activate your account. So I'm going to take a quick second here and log into an account that's just a participant, which is the same thing you guys are going to be getting when you register for an account. And we'll go over some of the features that you'll have. Okay, so I'm logged in under a participant account. If you were to just register for this website, you can see up at the top here, you're going to have an avatar. It's just going to randomly give you one of these silly little monsters, but first thing you might want to do, which I suggest you do, is come down to your profile, change your profile photo so you can upload a photo and then crop it. It works really well. You also see we have achievements. You can view your profile, edit your profile. It's going to show all the different activity. You're going to get little email, not email, but you're going to get little notifications up here if a post you created was replied to, if people want to be your friend here. There's so many really cool features here. So friendship, if you find somebody in your guild or somebody you know from channel 5001 or just who knows, make them your friend. Groups, you guys are probably wondering what those achievements were. We're going to start creating some achievements, probably some one-time achievements for participating in contests, achievements for having so many friends, achievements, who knows what it's going to be for. Achievements for participating in guild battles. There might be something like that. So look forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Right now, I'll give you guys a quick spoiler alert. There's only one achievement right now, and you have to have 5. As soon as you create 5 friends, you'll unlock that achievement. And you're going to get 10, I think they're called karma points. So you'll have certain amounts of points depending on how active you are in the free-to-play guild. So pretty cool stuff here, and this is for all the different sub-guilds as well. So you have all these features here. You can join groups. For now, see, I just clicked on my member area here. So there's a lot of things for you to explore here. I guess that's basically the general point. As far as the groups go, I encourage the guild leaders to come into the forums and actually create a separate group for the guild and make that a private group, and there's going to be an option for you to check to have a private forum. So add the members to the group and they'll automatically be added to that private forum. So that'll be your discussion on communicating strategies for guild battles that maybe you don't want everybody to see out there on the internet. We don't want to give all our strategies away. But if it's a general strategy or rune advice or general talk or something, definitely post it in the main forums where everybody can see it from all the guilds. But we have these different groups that we can set up. We can add friends. We can see who's active. So I'm active 2 minutes ago. Lord Mukau, that's me as well, 21 minutes ago. Sexy was active an hour ago. Some people are already discovering some of this stuff. Predator, he was on 2 hours ago. Who's online right now? You can do private messaging, which is really cool. So you can send a private message to people. How would I do this? Oh, that's my personal thing. So you can come over here, you can go private message, public message. You can like different users. You can also like people on the forums. So it's really powerful stuff. I think this is going to be really awesome. So 5 posts. Okay. So for example, if we just click on the free-to-play guild here, this is the main guild that does have pretty stiff requirements, but the sister guilds, not quite as much. But I think we're all going to do amazing in Guild Wars, especially with these countdown timers and this communication tool. So what I created is the leader of the free-to-play guild. I just listed the guild. Here's the leader. It's me, vice leader, Norwegian Troll. Current requirements is a level 40 account, 6 6-star monsters. I need to edit this a little bit more for formatting purposes. Ability to hold Conqueror 1 rank, very active in game, and attend guild battles. So this can easily be edited. I can't edit it right now because I'm not logged into my main account. But something like this for all the guilds, this is the main purpose, is to handle applications. Apply to the different guilds if you want to get into one of them. Do a search, through here. See what the general requirements are. Huge shout out to Predator. He compiled a lot of this information, and a Norwegian Troll. He tried to handle all the guild signups on Facebook, so I applaud him for that. We already have over 500 members on Facebook, I believe, on the free-to-play gaming Facebook page. So that page is still going to exist, and it's still useful for showing off some special runes, asking for quick rune advice. Is this worth buying? Because people are monitoring that, and they're going to be able to reply to you very quickly. The forums is going to be another area to post little guides and tricks if you have them in the general area. Also to do guild communication and handle applications. That's the goal of this. But a huge shout out to Norwegian Troll, who tried to handle all the guild applications and sister guilds within one post on Facebook. It got out of control pretty fast, and we quickly realized we need something like a forums here to really handle the applications. And I need the guild leaders and vice leaders to really take charge here. And it's going to be obvious very quickly which guilds are active and have active guild leaders who are trying to, really do good things with the guild. So one of the things you can do is create the private groups like I mentioned. So in that private group, that's kind of what we did here in the free-to-play guild. Um, so there's the apply here, and there's group forums. Now, I can't click on this private free-to-play guild forum and get into it because I'm not in the group. But if I was in free-to-play guild, I could request membership. As soon as I get membership, I'll have access to those private forums as well. In those private forums for us, we posted the guild logo, which everybody should be using some version of in game so we can represent ourselves so people know who they just got their butts kicked from. Well, it was the free to play guild or it was free to play Ascension guild. So I know S Diablo's already done a little guild logo as well, so he should be posting something like that. And I know Bastion's already got a couple logos lined up, and I want to give another huge shout out to Dakota Michael, Freak on Facebook, for just doing a fantastic job with some of these guild logos. A lot of people have been asking about them, like this is mine right here. Predator has an awesome one. He's done a lot of these for our guild, and it's just amazing. So thank you so much for that. Anybody who's got graphic artist ability, help out here in the community posts. I'm going to be a little bit lame here, and I'm going to say, ask not what the guilds can do for me, but what I can do for the guilds. Don't expect to join a guild and be the lowest ranked person and just kind of leech off the guild just for in-game rewards. That's not what we're about. That's not what the community's about. And I know that's not what 99.9% of the members we have here is about. It's been really amazing. So what more can I say? We got great things here. The fan art's been revamped a little bit. It's a lot smoother. I'm still going to work on trying to get a carousel type view, but you can see some of the different fan arts by clicking on this. You can do the useful links have been revamped a little bit. So these are some very useful links. Check these out if you haven't done so already. But the main thing, I suppose, is the new forums. Adding friends, having some of these active features, groups, private forums, and especially the countdown timers for when these guild battles start. We're going to be in such a good position to just kick butt from day one. I'm hoping that we're going to have like 3 guilds that are in the top 10. Let's shoot for something like that. We have a distinct advantage with some of these features. So if you're actually interested in starting your own guild, you want it to be a free-to-play guild, you followed the free-to-play gaming channel for a while, you're active on Facebook, get a hold of me on Facebook. So here's one thing you can also do. I wanna show you guys this. All right, so if we just click on any image that you have, so what I would suggest doing is upload a picture of your monsters if you're doing an application. Take a screenshot. It's kind of different with all phones, or you can hook it up through Mobazine and crop an image from that. So upload it to Facebook, then come over here and right-click, copy image URL, come back to the forums, and we're going to edit this post here. So directly in the forums, just delete whatever we had. You can click on image, you can Control V to paste, or you can just paste it, hit OK, enter a description, I don't know, silly cat. Okay. And then submit the forum post. I mean, there's a ton of options here. There you go. So now it's directly in the forums. Everybody can see it. It's going to make applications a lot easier. So this isn't all sorted out. I don't even know all the features that we can do in these forums. If we edited something, let's just create something down here. So bold, italicize, you can create a link, you can do some kind of a quote. I don't know, you guys show me what all fancy stuff you guys can come up with for these forums. Down here you can log out of your account. I don't know if I'm going to keep that feature, but this thing's still in flux. We're going to have a lot more new updates. But fire up for the forums. Be active. Read the forums. Give people some likes. Be friends with them. Make groups. And let's continue this community strong. I think this is going to be a great structure for us to go really far in guild battles and just have a lot of fun, get to know each other. The free-to-play gaming group has gotten so large that I can't wait to see what comes next, but I hope you guys enjoy this. And don't forget to click on all the different little areas. If you enjoy this content and think it's you're getting something out of this game that you normally wouldn't have gotten before. I would greatly appreciate any donations you guys might think about giving. All donations go to my kids' college fund. So everything I make from doing this stuff, which is not a ton, but it all goes to the kids' college fund. So I'm trying to do something good for them. With all that said, if you have any questions, a huge shout out to everybody who's helped put this thing together. The community is amazing. I can't thank you guys enough. Okay, I missed a couple things. I also want to talk about how nicely this channel actually works on a mobile device. So check it out on your phone or tablet or whatever you're using. It's also got all the countdown timers working right on my phone. Uh, so it's actually really nice through this. You can also come up here and get to all the forums, which show up pretty good as well. Community post, fan art. So you can click this little button here and get directly to the forums. So this doesn't have to be only on the PC. You know, this can be used on a phone from anywhere. So I think it's going to be really key, especially with these countdown timers working properly at the very bottom of the page here for knowing when the next guild battle is going to be. So fire up for that. And here comes the part I didn't really want to talk about, but this whole thing comes about because we are doing a restructure in the main F2P guild, which me and Norwegian Troll have been putting together. A lot of people have already kind of had their feelings hurt because they got removed from the guild, and they've been great members. They've been very active in chat, helpful. What can I say? Except we can only have 30 members right now. And I also want to talk about they just released some more what Com2 US has planned for guilds. And it's pretty exciting stuff. You can get guild points not only from guild battles, but by participating throughout the week. You can add points to your guild. And the guild battles are going to have a different system. You're going to be able to increase the size of guilds as you win battles and participate. So the 30 guild cap is not going to stay the cap forever, which is a really good thing. But for now, we have a 30 guild cap, and we're really shooting to be the, if not one of, the main top guilds. Norwegian Troll's a top player, and he wants to shoot and be the best. And I think under his vice leadership, we can do it. And that gives everybody else something to shoot for as well. That's why we set up all these different forums, and we're going to try to manage all the guilds together and do the best that we possibly can. We want to get everybody into a guild and get something set up so that you have something to shoot for. You're going to have different logos. If the Kindred Guild, for example, is just a level 30 account requirement and just being active, maybe you could start there. There's going to be more guilds cropping up in the future too. And from there, maybe you would move into something like the free-to-play Kingdom Guild or the free-to-play Ascension Guild. I don't know exactly how it's going to work. It's hard to do guild moves all the time, but you have something to shoot for. And then when you get strong enough and you have a lot of 6-star monsters and you meet the current free-to-play guild requirements, then we'd like to get you into that guild. So with all that said, there's a few members who are going to be removed right now. It's for the betterment of the entire community because we already have applications from very high level accounts who are very active. If we have more high level accounts in the free to play main guild, that's going to encourage all the other members who are putting in all the dedication, and it's going to reward them by not having to carry the team. And it's going to be the same for all these guilds. So wherever you fall in your account and ability, whether that's just 2 silver stars in the arena rankings right now, or if it's a Conquer 1 gold star, or Conquer 2 maybe for a really high level guild or something. I don't know. But the main goal of this is to keep everybody together who's in the same play experience for the most part. And it's not going to be easy to do. Some people have their feelings hurt, I suppose, or feel like they're getting shortchanged. It's just the way guilds work. If you played any other video game with guilds, it adds a sense of competition, and which can be a really good thing, and it can really bring a lot to the game, but it can also make people a little bit upset. But don't get upset. Just join a sister guild and try to get better so that the entire free-to-play community as a whole can benefit from that and get better as well. That's why we post all these guides. That's why we do what we do, and I do what I do and try to make the videos that are helpful to people. So that's just a heads up. If you get removed, no hard feelings, I hope. It's definitely nothing personal for any of these guilds, and guild leaders ultimately have all the decision. It's not, I am not going to have time to manage 7, 8, who knows how many free to play guilds we're going to get out of this, and how many active members there's going to, but I hope the leaders are responsible, do a good job, and are very active, encourage their members to be active, help out the community. I'm going to add some more forum posts down here for monster builds, rune guides, things like that that we can post directly here, and just vote on them, check them out. There's a lot of hidden features here in this website now, so I appreciate everything, guys. LMC signing out for now. I'll see you tomorrow. It's going to be a fun Mystic Scroll Fight Club. Talk to you later.